What's up, everyone? I'm CL Connolly, and I prepared her today that I was about to do that. I asked her if she was ready, and she came over and got on my shoulder because she knows that I'm about to spook the shit out of her. But anyway, so we are trying to teach her right now. Hey, no teeth. The biting and chewing. Oh, good grief, girl. You got my hair all kinds of messed up. Because she still does a little bit of biting and things like that. And she's chewing on the sofa and whatever. I usually tell her no chew, but I don't think that's working. She's not really paying attention to that. And since the dogs got up, she wants to run over into the kitchen, and I don't want her to. So I'm trying to keep her back. She's pulling my husband's blanket down off the sofa, too. He's going to be really upset. Hey, I need to fix that now. Come here. Come here. Thank you. But yeah, the dogs are up running around, so she decides that she needs to be running amok and being crazy. If they're laying on the couch, she's fine. But once they get up and they start running around, she starts being a little nuts. Anyway, so on Monday, I had a doctor's appointment. And when I have a doctor's appointment, I always try to do it kind of later in the day so that my husband can take a half day. And he comes and he meets me in the parking lot of the doctor's office so he can take her. That's disgusting, Miss Aria. So he can take her while I go inside. Come in. And do you need a diaper change? Because you just had that hand in your diaper and now it smells. I need to clean her hands. But anyway, so he comes and he meets me in the parking lot. And while he's in the parking lot with her, I go inside and have my doctor's appointment, whatever, blah, 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 right? Anyway, he will actually text me and be like, how much longer are you going to be? Because he can't deal with her as much as I can. Like I can deal with her a little bit more than he can. You need to wash your hands. You need to wipe your hands because you were digging in your diaper. Come here. Come here. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, it stinks. Do I need to change your diaper? Let me see your other hand because well, it's not dirty. It just smells. So anyway, it's almost lunchtime anyway. Or not lunchtime. It's almost nap time. So yesterday he gets texting me. He was like, she's all over the place. How much longer are you going to be? Hurry up. And I'm all like, okay, first of all, at these doctor's appointments, you can never guarantee the doctor. Can you stay there? Miss Aria? Hey, can you stay there? Stop digging in your butt. I'm about to change your diaper. So anyway, good girl. So he, you can't predict the doctor's visit. No, ma'am. No, do not put your tongue on that. We have this cover and she knows how to get it off. Okay. So you can't predict the doctor. The doctor is always, on their own schedule. They'll see you. Oh, Aria, stop, honey. No, do not put your tongue in that. Okay, so we need to come up with a different solution for this outlet here. It's one of those single outlets, but hey, stay there. I'm still working on that. Hey, stay there. But anyway, so, and with my doctor, or this particular doctor, she's actually leaving and going to a different office. So all of her patients and stuff like that are having to move over. And because of it, she's making sure that everybody gets seen before she switches over to the new office. So that the next visit, all their next visits are going to be at the new office. And anyway, so of course the appointment itself took almost an hour and a half. And I saw her for maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. Okay, come on. I know, it's nap time. So it's time for cuddles. I know, it's time for cuddles. Oh, don't pinch. It's time for cuddles. But anyway, So for an hour and a half, he's in his truck with her, who she had just had a 2-hour nap before we left the house. So I had to deal with her in her car seat, bouncing around, screaming and pulling the dang thing because she wanted out so badly. And I felt so bad. And we haven't gotten her a larger car seat than what she had. So she is in a bigger space. So she just had more room to roam around in her car seat. But the biggest issue is the fact that she doesn't want to be in it anyway. She just wants to be with me. But I can't drive with her bouncing around the vehicle. So she's inside her car seat. And then when my husband comes, I have to take her out immediately as soon as I stop, because then I feel so bad that she was locked in there. And so immediately I take her out. She's hanging out with me. She's all over my Jeep. And I'm just like, okay, you can't go in the back seat. You can't do this. You can't do that. Don't play with the trash can. Don't bite that. Don't chew on my dashboard type of deal. So anyway, so then my husband gets there and I hand her over to him. And first she's like, oh, yay, daddy. And then all of a sudden she realizes, wait, mommy's leaving. Then she freaks out. And he had said that for like the first half hour, all she did was cling to him and scream because I had left her there. She was really upset that I had left her. And she does it at the house. Like, she went to go see him in the kitchen, and I went to the laundry room because we have a freezer in the laundry room. And I go in there to the freezer to get some veggies, and she just starts screeching. And then as soon as I come around the corner, she's like, oh my God. And she comes running to me like, I can't believe you just left me here. Can I please change your diaper, sweet girl? No, you cannot climb in there right now. Hold on. I got to change your diaper before cuddles. Can I change your diaper before cuddles? Come on, smooch. I don't want your hands. So anyway, so of course he's screaming and yelling at me. He's like, or not screaming and yelling, but like texting me vigorously, like, you need to hurry up. She's all over the place. Because now she's bouncing around. Well, as soon as she sees me coming, right? As soon as I get close enough to the truck, I can hear her screeching, like absolute ear-pierce screeching. My husband's laughing. He thinks it's hilarious. Okay. So he thinks it's funny. He thinks it's so funny when she screeches and yells for me, right? I think it's adorable because she just wants to see mommy. That's all the big issue is. I know, I'm sorry. One of them's in their food out there, which means somebody didn't eat. I think it's adorable. I think it's cute and I love it. And then as soon as I grab a hold of her and she's in my arms again, she's real still and quiet and just absolutely content. Okay, hold on. I know, I just got to get one go wipey. Yeah. Because it wasn't such a bad poopy. Ow! Let go of my hair. She just wants me to let go of her. Okay. Hold on. Let me finish. You peed. You peed. Mommy's going to clean it. Luckily it was on the floor. Okay. I just have to make sure I got it all. So, anywho, then we get in my Jeep. Now I have to put her back in her car seat for the hour and a half drive home. Because, no, I do not see any doctors near me. I see all the same doctors that I have before we moved in the middle of nowhere. And so, anyway. Now, here's the deal. So, we've had to keep switching car seats, mainly because she keeps chewing holes in the car seats and she comes through those holes. So we got a different one. It's not, can you get your hand out of your diaper, please? Thank you. So it's not one of those cute little dog car seats, the real cute ones that latch closed on the sides and everything. Yeah, no, because we had two of those and she chewed holes in them. So we went and got a more durable plastic. Hey, come on. Kennel type deal for her, right? So it is bigger. Like the kennel is bigger. I don't want your feet inside the diaper. Hold on. I'm just putting your cover on, sweet girl. And I can't do it when you move like that because now you've ruined it. or you've messed it up. Hold on. I need you to get your feet out of the way. Oh, girl. Oh, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about when I said in my last video where she was being a little bit more cooperative, because this is normally how it goes. She gets to the point to where she's uncooperative, and then I can't find it, and I got to start over. And okay. You ready now? Here, okay, those. So anyway, come on. Anywho, so I had to put her back inside the little kennel. I got a more durable plastic type kennel, and then on the sides it has like this mesh. The mesh is the same as her bed. So her bed has this mesh on it, which is the new bed that we had to get her, because the human bed, the mesh that was on the human bed, she managed to tear a big ass hole in it. Hey, wait. Hold on, you're not attached. So the human bed does not have or the mesh and stuff like that was not as durable. But her new bed is fine. So I thought, oh, we should be able to get her a car seat that's got, this durable mesh stuff on it, right? Yesterday, on the way home, she managed to chew a hole in it to where her arm came through. So then her arm is coming out. She's messing with my gear shifter. She's messing with my cup and everything else, right? Come here. I know. Can you smooch? Aw. So I reached over and I held her hand. Soon as I held her hand and she grabbed onto my little finger, she's quiet. So I started rubbing the back of her hand with my thumb. And then I kept looking over at her, and she's like, with her arm all hanging out. It was so cute. Hey, come here. Come on, right here. Hey, come on. Are you ready for a bottle? Huh? Are you ready for a bottle? Ready for a bottle and some cuddles? Yeah. But anyway, I know I paid way too much attention to her. So I'm rubbing the back of her hand with my thumb, and oh my gosh, it was just a whole thing. Anytime I stopped rubbing the back of her hand, she would squeeze my finger. It's the cutest little thing. So she would squeeze my finger anytime I stopped rubbing the back of her hand, and I have to start rubbing her little hand again. She is just the cutest little thing. Look at her sweet little face. Right, Miss Aria? You got a sweet face? You got a sweet face? Huh? Whoa. But yeah. So that happened. On the way home from my doctor's appointment, I had to deal with that, which means I had to drive with one hand. Oh, and anytime I had to take my hand off of her so that I could, because there are certain points, like we live, down back country roads. So because we live down back country roads and stuff like that, there are lots of curves and twists and turns. So sometimes I need to put two hands on the wheel. So anytime I had to let go and put both hands on the wheel in order to go around these curves and stuff like that, she would get very upset that I had to let go, and she would just start screeching again, and she would be reaching her arm way out there, and I felt so bad. I was like, you're gonna hurt yourself, sweet baby. So that's what I was more worried about. I was more worried about her hurting herself over the fact that she had just chewed a giant hole in her freaking car seat. So now one of her car seats had actually got a hole in it the first time I used it. She chewed a hole in it the first time we ever used it. And I was like, that's awesome. Great. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. Good job. There we go. So yeah, that's how my doctor's visits usually go. Now, if I have a visit where I have to do blood work, which is usually 4 times a year. So 4 times a year I get blood work done. That's awesome. At least it's better than the first 2 years that I had to deal with all of this. And I was getting it done, I think it was eight times for 2 years. So yeah, in a 2-year time span, I got 16 blood draws. And it got to the point to where I kept talking about the fact that I was like, oh, look, you can see my track marks. It's not as funny as it sounds, but you know, whatever. Because you could. It was almost like you could see track marks in my arm from how many times I had to do blood work. A good girl. And yeah, it was awful. It was ugly, and not something that I wish to do ever again. Let me put it that way. I never want to do that many blood draws ever again. 8 in a year. Oh, that sucks. I'm down to 4, so that's good. That means that we are making progress and things are looking up either way. Oh, and not only that. So I have to tell them every single time I go into the lab place, I always have to tell them which vein they have to get. Because they always look at the one that pops and they're like, I don't know about that one. I'm like, no, that's the one you have to get it. Like, I am so white and so thin that I am basically transparent. And yes, you can absolutely see every effing vein in my arm. Yeah. So anyway, when they tie the little thing around and this one vein just pops right up, I'm like, that's it. That's the one. And the one lady the last time, she's like, are you sure? Because that's the one that usually hurts the most. And I'm like, that's it. That's the one. Come on. It's time for cuddles. Come in. Good girl. But yeah, I'm like, that's it. That's the one. That's the vein you have to get everything from. What did I do with did I leave that in the, dagnabbit. All right, hold on, Miss Aria. I know. You get to see what my day is like when I'm like trying to sit down and relax. And then of course I got to get the dogs all settled too, because otherwise that's going to be a whole other thing. But anyway, did I even bring it in here? Yes, it's right here. Oh, I'm losing my brain. Come on, Layla. Come on. Go ahead. Get up on the couch. Come on, Layla, up. Oh my goodness. I should start doing daily videos, like just randomly going throughout my day. Hold on, I gotta fix this blanket. Ugh. And of course, she's just hanging out, waiting for her cuddles. So we can sit down, she can take her little nap. Hi, Miss Aria. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I gotta fix Daddy's blanket, though. Has to be completely covered over, because that's just how he likes it. Plus, not only that, but you chew on the sofa, so we have to make sure to fix it so that you're not chewing on the sofa. Okay. Okay, now we can sit. There we go. Now we can sit and cuddle. Okay, sweet girl. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, see? Okay. So, anyway. And I told my husband, I said the next step with her car seat would be to just get one of those wire kennels. And she's going in my sleeve. So, yeah, the next thing would be to get one of those wire kennels or metal kennels and just hook it into the car. And I don't know if I'm really looking forward to that, because I didn't want her to ever feel like she was being caged. I wanted her to feel comfortable. So I think the best thing that we need to do, because she's not in the car very often, like ever, because this is what we do all day long. We have a specific schedule that we follow. And it's like we get up at 7, take the dogs out, change her diaper, come back out, I feed the dogs. Hold on. I take the dogs out, I bring the dogs in, feed the cat, then I change her diaper. Then I come back out, then I feed the dogs, and then she gets fed while my coffee is brewing. And then sometimes the two of us will sit down and we'll like not really share a breakfast, but like have like a little breakfast together. But that depends on if I'm hungry or not, because 9 times out of 10 when I get up, I'm not. And then she gets her playtime while I do a little bit of work. So she has indoor playtime. And then and then when it gets down to that point where you can tell she's kind of tired. Plus with her bouncing off the walls. With the dogs start getting restless, that's usually about the time where it's like, okay, let's go. So, yeah. I feel like that's not, there we go. But yeah, so then it's like nap time. And then she gets up. When she wakes up, I change her diaper. Yeah, I change her diaper. We have lunch. Hey, Layla, leave it. Come on, let's go. I gotta get them. They have to settle down. She won't go to sleep otherwise. Come on, Layla, up. Come on, Layla. Come on, Layla, up. Come on, Kira, up. And they're so old, 9 times out of 10 they won't listen. Come on, up. Come on, Kira. Come on, Kira. Seriously. I'm gonna have to pick her up. She's old, she has arthritis, and she 9 times out of 10 just doesn't want to. Layla, up. And Layla's just an asshole. I'm gonna put it that way. She's just an asshole. She's so old. She doesn't want to listen to me. She'll listen to my husband. I take that back. He was home for 4 days, and he goes, I see your frustration with them. And I was like, yes, it's like all of a sudden they just don't care anymore. They're so old, they stopped caring. And they both have joint issues. So, yeah, they both have joint issues. So most of the time, the little one doesn't want to get on the couch by herself. I actually have to pick her up and do it. See, look, here. Come on. Hey. I got her. No. Aria, no. It's very difficult to pick her up because Aria wants to pull at her. Kira, you can't sit in that spot. No. Oh, Aria, you gotta leave her alone, honey pie. Kira, are you okay, sweet girl? Are you okay, my sweet girl? Aria, stop that. Come on. I'm just moving her. Stop, honey. Oi, and I don't know how to make it stop. Okay, come on, Layla, your turn. Come on, I'm not picking you up. You're way too much. Oh, my goodness. That is not something that I wanted to catch on camera with her messing with the dog. I always feel bad. Like it's my fault because I don't know. And it's not, because Aria does this thing where she gets real sweet and she gets real close to the dogs and she just starts talking to them, where she does her little lip smacking and her little grunting and, you know, the little things that she does that are so cute. Well, Kira's so old, she's just a crotchety old woman. So she starts nipping, and I can say nipping because she has no teeth. So she's not biting, not doing anything, but she'll nip at Aria, and that's when Aria's like, okay, fine, bitch. You want to go? Let's go. So because it's happened so many times, now Aria's the one to instigate the entire thing. And plus Aria has this weird jealousy thing with me. So I'm not allowed to touch Kira or pet Kira or love on Kira anywhere Aria is, due to the fact that Aria does not like it. Aria is very jealous. She also has an issue with me kissing my husband because she'll come up, put her hand in the way and be like, no, it's my mommy. So luckily with my husband, we've been able to work on that. With the dog, on the other hand, it's almost as if she don't care. And I don't know how to make it stop. I feel so bad for poor Kira because I know that Aria, when she pinches and stuff like that, her hands are so small that pinching, it probably does not feel very good. I know it doesn't feel good when she pinches my neck. Huh. That's Mookie. Thank you. I love your smooches. I do. I love your smooches. I don't want your hands in my mouth. I'm sorry. But anyway, so I'm going to put her to sleep because hopefully she will sleep for at least an hour and a half. When she has a 20-minute nap, I then have to deal with her just tired tantrums. And that's exactly what I'm going to call it. She throws temper tantrums like a toddler. And everything upsets her. And if I tell her no, she gets very upset. And yeah, she will basically scream and yell. And she is not happy with me when I tell her no and that she can't do something. And hey, stay over here. You know, so we'll end up going and hanging out in her play cage so that the dogs can get a rest from her. And she can be contained because now she's just chewing on everything. The walls, the sofa. She won't stop. She's throwing things at the dogs. So, I'm hoping she'll sleep for at least an hour and a half. If I can get 2 to 3 hours out of her, it'd be amazing. But when she wakes up, it will be lunchtime. Yes, it'll be lunchtime. And I think it's warm enough outside we can actually go for a walk today if you want to go get some sunlight therapy. Yes, it's very good for them to have actual sunlight on them. Not through windows. It's good for their bones. So, yes. So, anyway. But that's it. That's all I got. I just randomly rambling about the fact that I had a doctor's appointment on Monday and my husband was like, oh my God, could you please hurry up? Because he can't deal with her energy. He literally cannot deal with her energy. I know, sweet girl. I know. I don't have a problem with it because I have energy all on my own. But, anyway. Layla's finally on the couch. She's a stubborn little butt. Yeah, you see her over there? She's okay. She likes to yell at her. She intimidates her. Being a 30-pound dog, that that dog is so terrified of this little bitty being. I'll put it that way. She's so scared of her. She's like, don't touch me. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Of course, Aria somehow manages to push both dogs off the sofa. I know you really want to lick inside my ear, but I want you to stop pulling my hair. So, anyway, that's it. All right, like, comment, share, subscribe, or don't. I don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday. And I also write books. My link is in the description below. Okay, bye.